Hey fandom, it's me Aaron.
Triforce Mike.
This is a comic show.
Oh yeah.
Where we talk about comics because that's all we know.
Yeah, it's true.
And I'm just gonna get into the comics. We're filming from the Geek Easy, which is almost finished. I'm putting in flooring tonight. I don't even know how the hell to do flooring.
It's glue.
But
right?
I got someone that works at Lowe's that's coming in to help me.
Oh.
But, whatever. He says something about troughs for the glue. I don't know.
For the horsies?
I don't know. Pigs. So, okay. We got Green Lantern Corps by Tony Bedard. And we also have Rebels by Tony Bedard. And what you guys might not know about Tony Bedard is he put in his time at DC. Time after time after time with Dana Dio being a weirdo. And now he did Rebels so well. And he did it well like how Jeff Johns does things. He did Starro. And he said, all those Starro stories that you old men read that were totally lame, those still happen because we know that if we say they don't happen, that they never happen, you guys will all go insane.
Go insane.
So all those lame stories where like Snapper Carr just got like some salt and threw him on Starro and he, whatever.
Some lime.
That still happened. Yeah, that still happened.
Yeah.
But, now Starro is actually this Frank Frazetta looking barbarian conqueror.
Like this
and all
Conan
these
monster.
lame little like star things were just precursors, just feelers that he put out there.
Yeah.
So Jeff Johns saw that and he's like, oh wow, you did exactly what I do, which is, say that all that lame stuff still happened. It's still lame though. Mm-hmm. But now we're gonna write another story that says all this also happened, or this is also true, and now it's freaking cool. You'll still have a few people that I think they're just bragging they know about the lame stuff, like, why is Hector Hammond cool now and he used to be lame? And it's like, you know what? Shut up.
Shut up.
So anyway,
Give me that.
What else you guys should know, you're probably enjoying Tony Bedard's Green Lantern Corps because it's awesome. And he's playing cleanup on the Alpha Landers, which the Alpha Landers suck ass. And Jeff Johns, that's his only bad creation. And Jeff Johns does not want to fix them because then he'd admit his problem.
Right.
So he's having Tony Bedard fix it. And what I found out, and this is just what I think, Jeff Johns is like Brainiac, and Tony Bedard is like Viral Dox,
right.
Brainiac's son. And Viral Dox doesn't get all the fame and notoriety as Brainiac, but he definitely does a lot of the heavy lifting. He definitely is smarter, and he definitely, he's less predictable, and, it's just awesome. So, if you like Jeff Johns, give Tony Bedard a shot. He's really good. And if you like Jeff Johns, read his Brightest Day, where he's turning lame characters cool again, like Aquaman, like Dead Man.
It's like a rebirth for all those characters.
Yes, seriously. Yeah. And then Batman Beyond, The Dark Knight Returns. Batman Beyond's been great. I called it from the first issue, but it's been great, and I'm not going to tell you dick about who this Dark Knight is that's returning. All right, so moving on to Marvel. This is my favorite Marvel book.
Oh my god.
Secret Avengers.
So
I don't know what Heroic Age means. They shouldn't even put that on there. But what they should put on there, they should, in the same font as the Steve Rogers book, just say Steve Rogers Supernova.
Supernova.
It's awesome.
He's a super soldier with the Nova helmet. He's a supernova. That's his exploding sun is a supernova.
Yeah. It's like Sentry's back.
Yeah, no.
So that's great. I love it. That's Ed Brubaker, who won all the awards.
Every award.
Every award at the Eisner Awards at San Diego. Every award he was nominated, he won.
Yep.
Okay. And then this is Bendis continuing, and it's great, and it's the same thing you were getting. It's the same writer and the same artist as New Avengers.
Yeah.
It just needed a relaunch for some reason. So they didn't change the writer, they didn't change the artist, they didn't change most of the characters, but they wanted to relaunch it to make it harder for comic shops to pull subscriptions.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. One Woman at a Time. I'm sorry, people. I love it. Yeah. I did not like One More Day. There was so much about it I didn't like. And I wasn't against the marriage being over. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
I just didn't like how it was done. I didn't like the magic. I didn't like how it didn't apply the Alan Moore Hellblazer type rules of magic. I just didn't like that. Yeah. I didn't like it. I read so much Vertigo stuff that when I see magic used in non-Vertigo ways, it irks me.
Yeah.
It irks me. But this is awesome. And Joe Quesada's writing this completely, not just ghost writing it like with that,
Yeah.
He's writing it. And I thought Joe Quesada would be the voice of Peter, but he's not. He's the voice of Mary Jane. You can read this book, and there's whole things Mary Jane says verbatim that you will find in interviews with Quesada. And I dig it, dude.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I like it.
And Shadowland, okay, there's a new Power Man, and he's really pissed that Matt Murdock built this mosque next to where the buildings got knocked down. Yeah. And he's just really pissed that there's, and the hand, they say they're not violent and, they're tolerant and all, but, I don't, I don't understand why they should have more respect and not build their hand kind of shrine, mosque, whatever, temple. They shouldn't build their hand temple right next to the building that got knocked down.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And now there's a new Power Man that I don't know. It's pretty insensitive too. He's just busting through bricks, even though that building got knocked down. And
Aaron's birthday party's on 9/11, so never forget that.
don't forget the date.
Yeah, never forget that date.
And Deadpool by Daniel Way. There's too many Deadpool books. That is a fact. Well, it's an opinion, but there's a lot of Deadpool books. That's a fact. And Daniel Way's is the best. And if I don't mention Daniel Way's book, he sends me mean texts in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and pictures.
And that's about it. There's a lot of good books.
Oh yeah.
Give Tony Bedard a shot if you like Jeff Johns. He's really good. And
I got toys and Scott Pilgrim and Ramona. And
yeah,
make 'em.
Diamond did not get us the Scott Pilgrim toys last week. They got them this week because I think they thought the movie comes out this week. And that's it. A lot of good comics. A lot of good stuff to think about. Just because you have the right to build your temple next to that building that got knocked down, Daredevil, doesn't mean that you should. You should be more sensitive to those tenants that got displaced. Bye-bye.